guys, and welcome to today's skincare video. As you can see today, I'm going to talk about the 5 reasons why your FOREO device can ruin your skin. The main reason why I came up with this video is because after I posted my first impressions / review about my FOREO Luna 3, I got mixed answers, and it was the same with the reviews as well when I was looking them up before purchasing my device. I would say the reviews and comments are still 80-70% positive, but that means there are still 20-30% of people who are not happy with their device, and they might have ended up with worse skin than they had before, or they got a bad reaction. It was a bit weird, it didn't really sit right with me, so I spent some time to read the comments, read those negative reviews, did a little bit of research, and in the end I came up with these 5 reasons that I think could be behind of it all. I don't think that they are equally important. I think some are more important than others, but it doesn't mean it's enough to follow the important ones. I think even if you do one of these bad things, that can easily do harm to your skin. So I would say just listen to all 5, keep that in mind, and then the chances that you won't end up with a bad skin after using your FOREO device will be much higher.
1, 2, 3, funk it.
Also, if you're new to my channel, my name is Vivi. I do fashion and skincare related videos here on YouTube 2 times a week, or at least I do my best to do so. I also have 2 Instagram profiles, one for fashion and the other one is for skincare content. So if you want to see more of me or from me, then check out in the description box. I have both of them linked. And now let's move on to the video. So there's no need for a longer introduction. Let's start with number 1. As with any other skincare product, it's very important that you know your skin. You need to know what kind of skin you have, what kind of skin type you have, and what kind of skin concerns you have. You need to know what are the things that give you reactions, and based on that you have to come up with a skincare routine. I always choose my devices based on my skin type and the concerns I am targeting. I know I have combination skin, that is why I chose to buy the combination skin version of the Luna 3 device. As far as I know, both Luna 2, Luna 3, and maybe even Luna, the original one, and even the minis come in different versions. They come with combination, sensitive, normal, they even have oily and matte version, and the difference between them are the bristles. They made sure to have different formation of bristles for all skin types and all skin needs. First I thought it's just a gimmicky thing and they did that so you buy more devices in one household, although I don't know how hygienic it is to share a device, but that's another point. So either way, I spent a little bit more time on research and I saw that there's actually a big difference in the bristles. I'm going to insert some pictures so you will see the difference. For example, the oily skin and the sensitive skin one. Mine is combination, so that means I have the smaller, shorter bristles in the bottom, and then I have the longer ones up here. These are the ones that are supposed to reach the harder reach areas and the more oily areas. I actually prefer using the shorter ones in my nose area as well, but it's up to personal preference. I still think it was very good that I went with the combination skin one. And for example, if you're a man watching this video, it's not even a question that you should go with the man version, because that has entirely different bristles. It's made in a way that it can help you wash your face even through your facial hair, which I doubt you could do with this one. So the very first mistake, not using the right device for you. This can be in 2 different ways. Number 1 that I mentioned, you're not using the one for your skin concern or skin type. Number 2 can be the size. I think for many people with smaller heads or smaller faces, it is a good idea just to invest in the mini version of the Lunas. I already mentioned in my previous video, but my friend tried my device and it was definitely too big for her face. I think it's uncomfortable and inconvenient if the device is too big. I would rather go to a smaller size. I don't think you can ever have a problem with having a too small one. Maybe, you know, it takes longer time, but that's never really going to be a problem. Although buying a too big device can be somewhat irritating or annoying. Keep your face shape and face size in mind when you're purchasing a device, and based on that, choose your device. So for example, if you have sensitive skin and a teeny tiny face or head shape, then go for example with the Luna 3 Mini for sensitive skin, and then you have the perfect match made in heaven. Although I don't think this is the main reason why you would have a problem with the FOREO device, I still think it's a good first step to start your way on your FOREO journey. Just choose the right one for you. Same with the rest of your skincare. This leads me to my reason number 2, and that is buying a fake device. I don't think I have to introduce you to any fakes out there. I think eBay, AliExpress, Alibaba, all those places have their fake version of FOREO. And of course, there are the other brands that basically just copied the concept and they call it something else. I saw some that was shaped as a leaf and they cost probably 1/3 of the price. I have no experience with those. And this point is not about the ones who came up with a new brand. This is mainly focusing on the ones that you can buy on AliExpress and they cost maybe 50 crowns. Simply because you have no idea what they are made of. They are basically the copies of the device. I think sometimes they even come with the name FOREO printed on them. It's the same as buying, for example, fake makeup and fake skincare. It's just dangerous. You don't know what it's made of. You don't know what kind of harm it's going to do to your skin. Just don't do it. If you don't have the money for the Luna 3, for example, just go with the Luna Play or the Luna Go. They are so much more affordable than, for example, the bigger versions, and you can still get the same result. The only difference is what I said before, they are going to be smaller, but it's not a problem. If you cannot afford the more expensive and bigger version, just wait, save up, or just go with the smaller size, but don't go and buy the fake one because they are not going to be antibacterial like the FOREO device, for example. You don't know how they're gonna keep your bacteria inside them. So every time when you wash your face, you will likely insert more of the bacteria back to your skin. Even the thought of this makes me sick. So just don't do this to yourself. Do not buy the fake ones. Number 3 is something I'm very passionate about, and I think it's something that you really have to remember. It's not only when it comes to FOREO, but just in general when it comes to cleansing. One-step cleansing is not enough. It's not going to get rid of everything. It's just simply not sufficient enough. And also, it doesn't matter what kind of marketing lines they have and what their influencers are going to tell you. FOREO is not able to take all your makeup off, or at least not the right way. The right way to get rid of all your makeup, all your sunscreen, because you do have to use sunscreen every single day. The only way to get rid of all that is using a double cleanse system. A double cleanse, if you don't know what that is, I'm just gonna quickly sum it up. It's first an oil-based cleanse, and then you go in with a second step, which is a water-based cleanse. So the oil-based cleanse, the first step, will get rid of all the makeup, the creams, sunscreen, and basically all the gunk that came on your face throughout the day. You wash that off with water, and then on your wet skin you apply the second step of cleansing, which is a water-based cleanse. That water-based cleanse will get rid of the rest of your skincare and makeup, and will also clean the rest of the oil cleanser that you just used before. And FOREO is basically for your second step cleanse. I always use an oil-based cleanser before I go in with my FOREO. So I get rid of my eye makeup, my face makeup, everything with my oil-based cleanser. Or if you're into micellar water, which I don't really recommend, but if you're lazy, you can do micellar water as a first step cleanse, and then go in with a water-based cleanser, which you can apply on your FOREO device. I had some comments and I read it from some people that they had terrible reaction because they tried to take off their eye makeup with their FOREO. I mean, what? Like, what are you thinking? Not to be rude, but I mean, isn't it obvious that a device like this and the soap on it or any kind of cleanser cannot go to your skin? It's so obvious. You shouldn't go close to your eye area with your FOREO because this is basically a slight exfoliator. We'll talk about it later, but FOREO is a second step cleanse. It is for cleansing your skin. It's not for getting rid of your makeup. If you use it for that, it will end badly. This is what it is. They can tell you whatever they want, but this is not a first step cleanser, and if you do that, it's just going to create a mess. Just try to get rid of your makeup with an oil-based cleanser or a micellar water, and then go in. What I do is, as I said, I go in with my oil-based cleanser, and then right now I'm using a foam cleanser, which I actually prefer using with my FOREO device, and the reason for that is it already is foaming. So I put 2 pumps of my foam on the FOREO device. It's already foamed up. I put it on gently on my face and then start the device and go around it. That's the way I like to use it. When I use it with gel cleansers, I felt like it was really hard to foam it up, and that's what leads me to my reason number 4. So as I said, when I was using the gel, I didn't feel like the gel foamed up as much while using the FOREO device as it did when I just used my hands. And therefore, I started to push the device pretty hard to my skin. That means it doesn't matter how soft these bristles are, you're going to use too much force on your face. This is a physical exfoliator. And yes, they say you can use it every day. I do use it every day. Some people don't agree with that. Some people say it is too harsh to use it every day because it is an exfoliator and you should not exfoliate every day. So far, I feel like, and I've been using it for a couple of months, it hasn't been too harsh for me. I didn't get any reaction for that. But in the start, when I tried to use my gel cleansers and I tried to foam them up with the device, I did use too much force and it was too harsh on my skin. So my advice for you is, if you don't have a foaming cleanser, you only have a gel cleanser, maybe put the gel cleanser first in your hands, foam it up in your hands, apply on your face, and then start the device and go around it. Because if you put the gel over the device, it will sink in between the bristles, and for you to foam that up, you will have to squeeze it pretty hard to your face, and it still won't be foaming enough, but it will be very harsh on your skin, and it very likely will cause some kind of reaction or dry your skin out. There are 2 ways to use your device too harshly. The Luna 3 offers 16 intensity levels. I'm using mine, I think, on intensity 6, and I used to use it on 8. I feel like even 8 was too harsh for me. I don't know who is using level 16 and why would anyone do that. We all have different skincare concerns and skincare needs, so maybe for some people it is appropriate. For me, it wasn't. If I went up more than 8, it wouldn't end well, and I don't advise for anyone with combination or slightly sensitive skin to go higher than 8. But again, personal preference, you try it out, you will see how your skin reacts, but rather start too low than too high. So remember these points. Using it too harsh can be while doing it physically yourself and pushing it to your skin too harsh and like trying to scratch off your face and trying to scratch off the dirt or foam it up, or using a too high level of intensity. Both of them are very likely will irritate your skin and will again end very badly. Both will very likely will irritate your skin and you will end up with some kind of problem. Last but not least, we arrive to reason number 5. This is again about general cleansing as well, or can be applied for general cleansing even without the FOREO device, and that is over cleansing or cleansing too often. It could be similar to point 4, but it's pretty different actually. So when I got the device, I knew I only wanted to use it in the evening. Even though that time I did wash my face almost with double cleansing every morning and evening. Now I'm only using double cleanse in the evening, and in the morning I just rinse off my face with water. Sometimes when I feel like I'm waking up a bit more greasy, I use 1-step water-based wash and then I hydrate and moisturize. But I'm only using my FOREO and my double cleanse steps in the evening. So one way to overuse your FOREO is using it in the morning and the evening as well. There's no need whatsoever to use your device 2 times a day, because that means you are going to wash and exfoliate slightly, gently, but you will exfoliate your skin 2 times a day, which is too much. 100% will dry out your skin, even if you're oily. I don't see any possibility for you not being dry after using FOREO 2 times a day and washing your face 2 times a day with that. There's no need to do that. And just don't do it. Just don't do it. So that is number 1. And the other one you can do, and I did that myself as well, is using it for too long. So I started out, okay, I just realized I lied to you before. I'm using my device on intensity 8, I'm sorry. So I'm using mine on intensity 8 because before, when I did this mistake, I was using my device on intensity 6 and on 2 minutes wash. Now I'm using it on intensity 8 and 1 minute wash. Sorry, but I got the correction. So the thing is, when I was using it on intensity 6, I thought, well, I'm gonna start it on low and then just have a longer wash. I felt like after a few weeks, maybe it was days, I actually don't remember, but my skin started drying out. I didn't like what I saw. It felt very soft, but it felt drier than usual, and I don't have dry skin. I really don't have dry skin. I have, as I said, combination skin, and here it's not really dry, it's more like just, you know, normal or sensitive. So it was weird to see that my skin started to dry out, and that was the point when I decided, okay, why do I even wash my face for 2 minutes? You don't need to wash your face for 2 minutes. 1 minute is something that is recommended. I think if I can, I'm going to link that video where there's this dermatologist girl. She's super cute and she has her YouTube channel. She talks about the importance of washing your face for 60 seconds, and that was basically gave me the idea that I'm just going to use the device for 60 seconds and that's that. No more, no less. Sometimes I actually feel like 60 seconds is a bit too long. I feel like, okay, maybe it's drying a little bit, so I just stop maybe 10 seconds earlier. But my settings are set for 60 seconds, and then sometimes I just turn it off earlier and just put it aside and let it go off by itself. So yes, basically that was it. I told you all the 5 reasons. Some have more sub reasons, but I just hope you will really consider the things I said. And all things aside, if you do these things, or more like don't do these things I mentioned, then I truly believe that FOREO is a great device. It will help to clear your skin. It will give you a smooth skin, and you will be very happy with your device. But again, like with every other device and skincare product, it's just the best to follow the instructions, follow your skin, what your skin tells you, and if you do that, you will end up with a really, really great skin. So as I said in my previous video as well, I do think that FOREO is a great device, but you need to follow some guidelines, some rules, and you have to listen to your own skin. If you do that, I think you will end up with really, really great results. So yes, thank you very much for watching. I hope you like this video. I hope it helps you. And I really hope that if you have a problem with your FOREO and your skin right now, after trying out these tricks or changing up some things in your routine or how you use the device, I hope you will be able to actually enjoy your device and, you know, give it another shot. If it happens, please let me know in the comment, because I would be very happy to see that I could actually help someone out there. And yes, thank you very, very much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and also remember to subscribe. So yes, I hope to see you on my next one. Bye!